Ladies and gentlemen, it is the moment you have all been waiting for tonight, Cheyenne. It is now time for your main event of the evening. And once again, it is under Bare Knuckle MMA rules. Introducing first, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, please welcome Gene Perez.
This is it, fight fans. Our main event of the evening, a 155-pound professional MMA fight under bare knuckle rules. 3 5-minute rounds. Representing Perez Training Systems out of New Mexico, Gene Perez, 30 years old, 5'4", has a style listed as kickboxer and a pro MMA record of 5-11. Michael Santos will be his opponent. Mr. Santos, 29 years old, 5'6". His pro MMA record, decidedly less experience at 2-3. Lists his style as freestyle. And Mr. Santos representing the Muay Thai Academy of Colorado. New Mexico versus Colorado. Kid Rock cowboy action. Entrance music from Mr. Perez. Gene Perez, another straightforward, press the action, work hard, grind it out style fighter. Mr. Santos re-entering the Marines, been training for that, so you know he's going to come in shape as well.
And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne, blue corner, please welcome to the cage, Michael Santos.
Gene Perez wearing some Lion Fight shorts, a kickboxing organization, so you can expect his stand-up skills to shine. Red wraps for Perez, blue wraps for Santos.
Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is your Red Lion Hotel's main event of the evening, and it is under Bare Knuckle MMA rules. So, Sparta Nation, tuning in around the world and joining us here in Cheyenne, both inside and ringside, I need you all to get up out of your seats, raise your drinks high, and get wild! Introducing first, fighting out of the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner from Belen, New Mexico, representing Perez Fighting, Gene the Kid Perez. And his opponent, fighting out of the Nutrition Company of Cheyenne, blue corner from Denver, Colorado, representing Muay Thai Academy of Colorado, Michael Bolo Santos.
All right, guys, this main event, bare knuckle rules, obey my commands at all time. Don't leave it up to the judges. Stand here and bang. Touch them up if you're going to do it, and let's do it.
Perez versus Santos. Perez with the red wraps, Santos with the blue wraps. Eric Hines, third in the cage for this, our main event of the evening, Bare Knuckle MMA in the 155-pound division. Normally I'd say a touch of gloves, but, well, ain't no gloves. Perez immediately going to work with the hands. Santos looking to tie him up, wants some knees. Perez puts a hand down. That keeps him from being kneed in the head right now. If anything other than the soles of your feet is touching the mat, you are a downed opponent. Means the head is not a target for knee strikes. Santos, one hook in. Perez with his hip against the cage is keeping Santos from getting that right hook in. Santos, undeterred, continues to work for the rear naked chokes. Swimming back and forth, goes with a nice elbow. Now both hooks are in. Perez working 2-on-1 wrist control. Santos going to try to put him face down, see if he can stretch him out. Just across the face. Face crank can work. It can be a submission, but was not the choke that Santos was looking for. Santos, good job with his back control. Lost his hook for a moment, but brought it back around. Corner of Perez saying they want him to shake Santos off the top, shake him forward. I think Perez, a little bit of blood under the eyes. Santos just waiting for his opening to punch. Santos put his hand on the cage. You can do that. You just can't put your fingers through the links of the cage. And hold on. That's what Santos wanted, get that opponent stretched out. It is a 5-minute round. We're not even halfway through yet. Santos again trying to affect the rear naked choke. Lost a hook. Sets it back in. Perez very calm, looking to his corner for instructions. Santos, good job with his back control. He's been able to keep that through the majority of the round so far. Corner of Perez telling him they need him to move. Santos one more time, lost a hook, then able to get it right back in. Impressed with Santos' back control here. Again, just a jaw crank there. Tremendously uncomfortable. Down to less than a minute and a half to go. Santos continues to swim for the choke, back and forth. Try with the right, try with the left. Corner of Perez saying they want him to punch backward. Santos tried to go for back butterflies and kick his opponent over. Didn't quite work, but he does maintain back control. Perez just handcuffing his opponent now. Jackhammers with the left hand by Santos. Perez trying to get his way back to his feet, able to do so. Had to eat a lot of shots to get there, but back to standing we go. Pro fights, you can knee to the head. That one looked like it scored to the head. Perez gets off a couple of shots, only a few seconds left. And round 2 coming up. And a smile out of Perez.
Make some noise, Cheyenne!
And Santos. It was the groundwork of Santos that took control in that round, able to maintain back control for a vast majority of the round. For as many punches as were landed, neither fighter looking too marked up yet. See, they're using an end swell over in the corner of Santos. Make sure his left eye doesn't puff up too much, start to obscure his vision. Santos looks very, very calm. And like he didn't expend tons of energy either. Perez had to really put out a ton of energy in order to work his way back to standing. And he ate a bunch of punches for it, but came up smiling at the end of the round. Round 2, and both these guys looking ready to go. Perez pumping that right hand. First thing he started to do was throw a hook with it. Brought it back when Santos read it, but we'll keep an eye on that. And a good left hand for Perez. Santos takes a while, answers back. A couple of hard shots from both fighters. Crowd's happy about that exchange. Santos drops his hands for a moment. Says, bring it on, let's engage. Oh, Perez, good series of strikes. Santos answers back hard. Oh, bloodied up is Perez. I think he's got some cuts around the mouth. Santos sees that. Gives him the target. Both these guys taking a couple of hard shots. Corner of Perez telling him to keep moving your feet. In the corner of Perez also saying, throw some kicks, get him to drop his hands. Santos just plants his feet and swings, lands to solid effect. Perez a little more counter with his footwork now. Oh, and a big shot for Santos. Left hand lands a couple of times. Perez starting to wear a mask of blood. These guys were working their hands a ton. Finally, Santos remembers, oh yeah, we can kick too. And a good body kick for Santos. Perez wears it well, however. Santos missed with the Superman punch. Corner of Perez asking him to start moving forward. Mouthpiece came out just momentarily. Get that rinsed off real quick, and back to bare knuckle action we will go. Two minutes left. This 5-minute round. Now Perez takes his corner's advice and goes for the kick. Santos answers in kind. Perez started to throw the kick, pulled it back as Santos again had a read on it. Santos going to have to be careful of dropping those hands like that. Perez not afraid to step forward and take one to give one. Santos rushed forward with his head down, almost like he was hoping he'd catch one on the forehead. That can be damaging to your opponent's hands. And then big knee up the middle for Santos. Perez fires off a couple uppercuts. Now Santos looking to take it to the mat. Gets the single leg nicely done, and then big shots on the ground. Perez active with his guard. Doesn't. Santos is going to slam him. Perez, I think maybe wisely, let go so he didn't get slammed, but Santos gives him a couple of big shots from the top. Serious ground and pound from the Muay Thai of Colorado Academy fighter. Big elbows coming down for Santos. 30 seconds left in the fight. Excuse me, in the round. Perez showing he's still in it, firing off punches from his back. Has his closed guard. He was open earlier. Looking like he was going to try to swivel for some submission attempts, and now working more on protection and firing off a couple shots. Tried to go for the armbar there, did Perez. Santos wise to it. 10-second clackers sounded. And wow, we're going to a third round of bare knuckle fighting. Referee, excuse me, Eric Hines over taking a look at Mr. Perez, seeing if he needs to call the doctor in for anything, and a lot of blood coming out of the mouth and underneath the right eye. He's marked up, but doesn't seem to be cut horribly bad, so it's like we're going to continue this one. Well done by both fighters, but Santos, nice job with his control. And I saw Perez not in the affirmative that he's okay. And Santos, big smile coming up off of his stool. Final round, third of 3 5-minute rounds. Both these guys come out smiling. I love it. Corner Perez asks him to pump the jab. He does exactly that. Shows he's still in the fight, able to listen to his corner. And a hard inside leg kick lands for Santos. Perez tried to use it for a takedown. Santos able to just shove his opponent over. Anytime we've been on the ground, Santos has showed good control. Had some really hard ground and pound in round number 2. Both guys working their elbows. Oh, solid elbow lands. Corner Perez calling for a sweep. He's got his guard closed, so that shows he's not going to try that, at least not right now. And Santos, where he had some success in the second round, going back to it, working that ground and pound. Let's see if he's going to try to pick his opponent up for another slam. Just drops down with another crushing left elbow, does Santos. And not enough action for the referee, so back to standing we go, and big cut across the forehead of Santos. Good left hook lands for Santos. Perez answers with one of his own. Big big inside leg kicks, and Perez shakes his fingers. No, no. It worked for a knockdown earlier. Maybe he was saying, not again, my man, not again. About halfway through the final round, just over 2.5 minutes left. Good circular footwork by Santos. Step forward, then looped around with his punch. Corner of Perez saying they want him to work the inside leg. And Perez a couple times had to reach up and swipe away the blood from his eye. Santos able to see the strikes coming now. Evaded fairly easily on those last two. Both these guys really wearing the marks of this fight now. Corner of Perez saying you got to move forward now. Santos lands stiff with the jab. See if Santos gets the knees going again. Perez again with the uppercut. Scored well with a few of those earlier. Mixing to the body and the head. The head hunting now. And Santos again looking for the takedown. Might get standing back control here. Trying to jump to back control at Santos. Didn't have it, got his feet back under him. Nicely done. And Santos has been able to show really good dominance every time it's hit the ground. Just able to control positions, able to affect his ground and pound. And Santos listening to his corner's instructions just to the T. 20 seconds to go in the fight. Santos jackhammering with left hands. Going under the arm, going over the arm. Really cuffing up the ears of his opponent. Both hooks in, only a couple of seconds left. And there's going to be some high fives and some big smiles all around on this one. Couple of history makers in the cage. Congratulations, both these guys. Only the second ever Bare Knuckle MMA sanctioned fight. And man, these guys went 15 minutes. And boy, you can see it. They're both wearing the marks of this bout. One more time, it's going to be up to the judges to let us know how it went. Big Mo will give us the official word. Then we'll hear some from the two combatants here in our main event. Definitely some ice bags and possibly some stitches in the future of these guys. Big Mo trying to find a spot to stand that doesn't have a pool of blood. Good luck, sir. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I read this decision, let's get one more round of applause for these warriors tonight.
Well deserved, gentlemen.
Let's go, Big
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds of Bare Knuckle MMA, we go to your judges' scorecard for your decision. All 3 judges scored about 30-27. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Michael Bolo Santos.
Congratulations, Mr. Santos. Going home with the main event victory and making some history.
Both of you guys stay here. Hold on a second. Hold on. Y'all just made history. You think you're going to walk out the gate? Hold on, man. You just made some history. Yeah, you got face around. I feel you. Guys, first off, congratulations. This was an absolute battle. I first want to get your opinions. I realize that you might not know where you're at right now, but how did that feel first with Michael?
Oh, it was fucking fun. That was the best time I had in my life, man. Thank you for the opportunity. That was, thank you. Thanks my opponent, Gene Perez, man. He's tougher than I thought he would be, man. I was trying to finish that in the first round, but he's tough. He can take a hit.
Hey, you got something right there. You got. And you, sir. First off, first reactions. How do you feel?
I feel great, even though I didn't come out with the win. The reason why I feel great is I took a little bit of a layoff, and I was working for my kids. My brother came to me like about 3 weeks ago. I'm usually at 125, 135. So some of you guys probably are like, why is he doing 155? Honestly, it puts food on the plate for my kids. I'm sorry to say that for me, but this was my career right here. Other than that, I'm a custodian. Seriously.
Hey, don't be apologetic, man. That was awesome. That was awesome. Hey, fellas, one more question for you. You guys got a lot of fans. I think you guys made a lot of fans tonight. Anything you want to say to the fans?
Thank you guys for the support. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. First ever fucking Bare Knuckle MMA fight in history. I'm glad to be on the winning side of history. Thank you guys.
And you, sir, anything you want to say?
Everyone that knows me, you're going to see me again. Don't worry about it. I'm going to be at my weight, though. It's a little bit crazy at this weight.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your Bare Knuckle MMA groundbreakers, history makers.
Fight fans, for Sparta Sports and Entertainment, I am J.R. Gordon. Thank you very much for having joined us cage side at Cheyenne Bare Knuckle MMA. We'll see you at the next set of fights.